How about honest, practical, personal finance advice so people like you and I can achieve our financial goals? Yes, please. Where do we sign up, right? Well, you can begin by staying right here and listening to our next guest, and Lisa Roan, who's a personal finance expert and advice columnist at the Penny Hoarder. Welcome, Lisa. How are you?
Great. Thanks so much for having me.
We love the Penny Hoarder. We love the information they're able to share, and you've even taken it a step further these days because you're actually getting questions from folks out there in their real lives, right?
Yeah, we're getting questions from people in the Tampa Bay area, which is really exciting to have our neighbors write in and ask for advice.
And of course, they're writing into the Tampa Bay Times, so it's this new advice column that you have called Dear Penny, right? So we're going to have some fun. We're actually going to give some examples of some questions and then get your thoughts on them.
Yeah,
okay?
Let's do it.
Just kind of preview what you can get now in the Tampa Bay Times. So first, Dear Penny, I hate roommates. Sometimes we all, don't we? But they can really help with my mortgage.
Yeah.
Good, bad, what's your advice?
We had a new homeowner write in and wanted to pay down her mortgage quicker, but wasn't sure if she wanted to live with roommates. And ultimately, you know, you have to make the decision about what your safety net is going to be, whether it be tolerating some roommates for a while or maybe getting some sort of side hustle to help pay that mortgage down. At the same time, there's so much pressure right now to excel in personal finance and do things earlier or faster or better. You know, a mortgage is a long-term commitment. So if you can afford it, don't want to take on roommates, and you're going to have that house for 15, 20, 30 years, why not just take it one step at a time?
I like that, because I think people do feel pressure, and you kind of do the comparison with others sometimes, so that's a good one. Okay, what about this one? Dear Penny, I have great skills, so why can't I land a so popular now work from home job?
That's one of our favorite things at the Penny Hoarder. Our readers love work from home jobs for the flexibility, but a lot of times it's all about the algorithm. It's all about tailoring your resume to what those work from home jobs are looking for. It's all digital now, so you really have to think about your skills and really selling yourself. You're not applying for a job, you're selling yourself for a job. So that was a case where that reader just needed a lot of encouragement to keep applying because eventually the right fit is going to come.
I was going to say you're going to offer resume advice too. No, not there yet.
I don't know if that's something where I'm the most qualified to be of assistance.
But you are able to help with this kind of question. Dear Penny, my debt-free boyfriend nags me 24/7 about my student loans.
This is one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites. We had a reader who just graduated from law school. She was being smart about her choice to go to law school and go into this profession, and he had been nagging her for all 3 years of law school. And you know what advice I gave her? You need to break up with him.
But I would say relationship advice too.
I told her, I'm more interested in your career than I am about what's going to happen with this guy. Yeah. And that's the thing with personal finance advice. So often it's not really about the money, it's about the interpersonal relationships that go into how we talk about money, how we approach money, and how we think about it. So at the end of the day, I'm kind of a relationship advice columnist.
That's really interesting. I had never thought about that. I mean, I know we were in the fight when I got with my husband. I mean, it definitely impacted his finances in a positive way, I want to say. So I like that you talk about that. It's kind of everything under the sun, this new column. And finally, here's another one. Dear Penny, should we pay off, again, student loan debt if we have other savings?
It's such a tough question because you want that debt gone, right? But I always say make sure you have a healthy emergency fund first, just in case something happens.
Good stuff. Again, this is just a glimpse of what you can get in the Tampa Bay Times, and right now there's a special offer as well. You can get 25% off a digital subscription to the Tampa Bay Times. There's the info on your screen. Thank you again, Lisa.
Thanks so much for having me.